Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me move my laptop. Hello. Just going to give everybody some time. Hey, Donna. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I messed up my own time. I thought it was 7 o'clock and it was 6. Woohoo. Hey. Hi, everyone. Let me put my glasses on. Crooked. Is it me or is it the camera? We'll take them off. Hi. Oh, hello from the UK. Awesome. Hey. Let me grab my water. I'm going to give everybody some time to get on before I start going all in. So you can talk amongst yourselves. Please make sure to give this video a like. YouTube loves that. If you do that, it'll kind of like help with the algorithm and all that good stuff. So feel free to do so. I'd appreciate it. Make sure everything is good. My part is good. Everything's good. I was rushing to get ready because I was all like 7 o'clock, and like doing my thing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Budget with PJ. Hey, shout out to Budget with PJ because she sent me a message on Instagram. She's like, did you change the time? And I was like, no. All right. All right. Let me get my moderator set up. I like this to be a safe space. All right, cool. And I have a moderator just in case because I can't see all the comments right away. And if somebody starts being weird, they could get any meanies out. Jacqueline is getting her dinner. It's all good, girl. Thank you so much for keeping me in check. You guys are so cute. Hi, everybody. All right. We're starting to roll in. All right, perfect. It is a bit warm in this office today because the sun's setting and it's on that window and it gets in this office and ooh, it gets warm. But I gotta keep it going here. So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate your time and your energy. I am going to be doing my Q&A. I got some good questions. My girl Jacqueline at the end there helped me out, gave me a bunch of good ones. I know that people want to know those things, but some people are shy. So I appreciate her, giving me those questions. How is everybody doing? Hello to everyone. I see everybody's here. Lily May says, hey, Nori, hope you had a great time in New York. I did. I had a great time in New York. It was amazing. Lisandra spoiled the heck out of me. Mayra said, I saw your New York blog. I'm from New York. I'm glad you enjoyed coming over here. Yes, Mayra, it was awesome. I had so much fun. Obviously, I've been to New York before, but it has been a very, very long time. So it was so, grab your coffee, you guys. I got my water. I got my hydration. After traveling, I always get super dehydrated. So I did sugar-free liquid IV to get myself, hydrated so I can feel good. Hey, Erica. Hey, everybody. Hey, Terry. Terry's my, hey, Becca Budgets. Hey. You guys are so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you so much to everybody for my birthday wishes. You guys are amazing, and you guys were super loving and kind. And let me make this chair taller. Or is it already as tall as it can go? There we go. I feel like I'm really low. There we go. It's a little bit better. You can see my Kleenex. Let me get those down. I use Kleenex, but you know. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let me start from the beginning. Hey Donna. Hey Terry. Hey Michelle. Claudine. Hey Adrian. You're here early. Arasarelli. Hi. Hola. Selena. Hello. Hablo Money says hi. Mayra. Hi. Graham. Hello from the UK. Hi Graham. Budget with A&A. Hi Nori. Hey hey. Michelle. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Lily Mae. We already answered hers. All right. So everybody's here. Becca, I said hi to you. Becky Knoll. Hey. Hello. That was a nice view from the plane. I'm glad you guys liked it. I tried to do a mini vlog. I'm not a vlogger, but I know that you guys would be interested in seeing it, even if it was short, because that way you guys can kind of go along with me, right? So I don't get to do that much, and I just thought I'd take you guys. I was in New York for 2 days, and it flew by. It was so nice though, because it was like in and out. And I got to do stuff, and I appreciated every moment. And when I got back home, I was dead, but I felt really good doing that. I think I need to do more of that. If I don't have time to go for a week, I can at least go for like 2 to 3 days to somewhere. I love your new keyboard. BRB gonna go inside to get my food. Okay, Jacqueline, we'll be waiting. I love your hair. Thank you. Budget with A&A. How did I miss a New York City vlog? I'll be there in a few weeks for daughter's 21st. Yes, check it out. I went to a really good place with Lisandra. Oh, so Jacqueline was saying that she liked my keyboard. This is my keyboard. I love it. It has lights and it turns on and it's cute. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, head on over to Instagram and I post this story about it. So it's not the end of the world, but it's fun. The food was amazing. We went to Mama's too, and I guess it was like on TikTok or something. Lisandra's daughter-in-law took us. She kind of like was like our tour guide, and she took us, and I was so excited because I was like, I don't care, because she wanted to take me somewhere fancy. I was like, I just want to eat pizza, and I want to have cake because that's like all I want. So it was so funny because that's exactly what we did. And we hung out, we shopped, we did some stuff. So it was exciting. So that was cool. So it was really, really fun. And then I just wanted to kind of share the journey with you guys and keep you guys in the loop. Because my allergies acted up and travel. One, planes, you know how that goes. And two, like up there, the allergy season is definitely different than here. So in Florida, we've already done allergy season, I feel like, but over there, I feel like it's in full swing because it was still kind of cool in the evening. It wasn't hot. It wasn't like hot New York City yet. It's still kind of like up and down. And they told me that it had been raining and all that stuff. So yeah, hi Jessica, hello everybody, and make sure you guys give it a like, please. I know that it's annoying, but I want to say it because I'll forget it. And Terry's always my real MVP telling me, Nori, make sure everybody likes it. So make sure to like it because that'll just kind of boost it and people will see it. Whoever hasn't been on can get on. I know that there are other lives later on, so I won't try to stay on for too long. But I appreciate you guys for being here, and obviously I'm recording it and I'll be posting it as a regular video so you guys can watch it later if you have to leave or whatever. I'm just trying to add a little bit more variety to the channel and add a little bit more content for you guys because I know that it can't always just be adding money and putting money in envelopes. And it can be if that's your MO, if that's what you want to do. But for me, I'm going to try to like add a little bit of variety for you guys. So then that way you guys can get engagement, can build a community, can be with each other, with me, just everybody. I think that it's huge for all of us to get to know each other, get to know what we're about, how we do things. And everybody does things differently. So I don't ever want anybody to feel like you have to do everything exactly like me or like someone else. Just do what works for you and what works for your budget. Okay. Erin says, I just started cash stuffing and came across your video a few months ago. You were so inspiring, and to know that putting $1 here and there will help add up. Yes, $1 at a time. It does add up. It is exactly how I live my life. I definitely do $1 at a time. That's how I'm able to do things, because you don't think you can until you do. Okay, so thank you so much for everyone that's here. Everybody is always so kind and loving. Feel free to talk to each other, ask each other questions. Before I get into the Q&A part, because I'm going to give a little bit of time to people because I totally messed up my own time, I'm going to show you guys a bunch of gifts that I came home to. You guys are the sweetest, kindest people in the world, and I came home to a bunch of gifts. I was like shook at how many. So let me... Oh, I didn't plan this properly. Oh. So let me put it right there. I don't want to put it on my keyboard. Oh, what did I do? Messed up that. So I just received this today, and I wanted to open it with you guys. It says, hi there. I saw this and thought of you. Thought you could use it for your Save All the Pennies challenge. Thank you for everything. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, from Rochelle Davis. Thank you, Rochelle. I don't know if you're here, and if you're watching later when you watch the replay, I want to give you a big thanks. Ooh, that was cute. They packed this really nice. Ooh, all right. This is cute. Look at that. It's a paint your own Hello Kitty bank. That's adorable. So it has a little paint set, and you color her in, and she's a little cute ceramic bank. Let me make sure I get it on the screen. Can you guys see it? What do you guys think? Isn't it adorable? My other Hello Kitty piggy bank is getting full, so this will be the backup. I'm so excited, and I get to paint it, which is exciting because I love coloring. So thank you so much, Rochelle Davis. That was so cute and so sweet of you. And she gave me my little receipts. That's awesome. Thank you, Rochelle. That was so kind of you. I got an Amazon box, and I was like, what is this? I wasn't expecting anything, so that's when I knew. All right, let me... I have a... Oh, I forgot one thing. Ah, dang, I have to go get it later. If I can. There's so much stuff. Well, I'll just tell you what it is. Miranda from Shades Budget got me a pillow with like a snack tray and like a clip for my Kindle. So it was on my wish list. So she bought it for me, and it's super cute. It's just a pillow that you put on your lap. And then, hi, Misha, how are you? And then you put like your snacks, and then you put your Kindle, and then you're just kind of like, reading on your Kindle, which is adorable. It's huge. So I didn't bring it because it wasn't inside the box. So I don't want to have to go and get it. So I apologize, Miranda. I'll post a picture on Instagram later. And I have a ton of little slips from the stuff. All right. So, all right. I have so many things here. Okay. Happy birthday from Shades Budgets. Thank you, Miranda. She got me this beautiful pencil case that I had on my wish list, which I truly appreciate. It was super kind. And then she got me, it holds 192 pens, and it's cat themed because, I love Hello Kitty and I love cats. So she just literally just went to my wish list and got all the things I wanted. It's so cute. So you put your pens and your coloring gel pens or whatever. So cute. And like, love the print. Isn't it cute? It's super, super cute. All right. And then this is from... Oh, and then she also gave me this beautiful lamp from Shades Budget, Miranda. And it's like, you put it on your book. All right, there we go. It's super adorable, and you put it on your books. Ooh. Oh, like that's the strength. Oh, warm, cold. I'm struggling. There we go. That's so cool. Thank you so much. That's so adorable. And so you put it like on your book. So let me turn it off so I don't kill the battery, and I gotta figure out how to, oh, the charger's right there. Okay, perfect. So that was super sweet. She got me a pencil case for my pencils or my gel pens, and then she got me the lap table for snacks and book and my Kindle or a book, and then my little book light. That's so adorable. Well, thank you, Miranda. And then Stephanie from Overthinking and Budgeting. I didn't know we were birthday twins. And then she like surprises me with a bunch of gifts like the day before my birthday that got to my house. And obviously I opened it on my birthday. And she wrote, Amiga, I hope you enjoy your birthday week, relaxing, reading, coloring, traveling, and drinking your cafecito. Stephanie from Overthinking and Budgeting. And then she said, Hi, Nori. We're literally birthday twins. My birthday's also on June 5th. I had no clue. How awesome is that? I hope you enjoy this coloring book and have an amazing birthday. And this is a coloring book. Amazon did her dirty. Let me show you. And they like squished it, but I had it like I put it under something to like make it better because it was all like folded and I felt so bad. But I got it all right. And it's Coco Wild ocean scene, and it's like really pretty images to color with your markers or your color pencils and all that good stuff. So thank you. This is adorable. I love it so much. And then she got me this book from my book wish list. Matt Haig, How to Stop Time, which is, he's a great author. I've already read one of his other books. And so this is another one that was on my wish list. So this is possible book club. I don't know. It's not spicy or anything. And then she gave me these Hello Kitty like pouches, which are great for like completed challenges. Look at how big they are. And I can put like all of my scratchers and stuff because I have so many. Oh my gosh. And then, all right, so that is my girl Stephanie. She got me all that. And then let me make sure I didn't miss anything. If I missed something, I'm sorry. I tried to keep everything in a box and not take it out until I did the live. And then this is from Lucy Samot from New York. She sent me this. It says, I love New York. And it came in a FedEx box. And I was like, oh my goodness. Thank goodness she sent me an email. But she made me this amazing, hi, hello. She made me this beautiful diamond painted Hello Kitty. And she put it on this little thing so I can hang it on my wall. Look at it. Look at the detail. I hope it comes through on the camera. It is amazing. Thank you, Lucy. It was super sweet of you. And she put some pink like duct tape to like protect it, which I appreciate because I want it to last. And it's so gorgeous. Like I've never done diamond painting, and this totally made me want to diamond paint because it's so absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. It's amazing. She's so creative. And then she sent me a beautiful card. Look at how adorable. Yes. Lucy, thank you. I loved it. I read it. It made me so emotional. That was so sweet of you. And then she got me a Hello Kitty coloring book. It's so cute. A Hello Kitty notebook. Some Hello Kitty gummies. You guys know me and gummies. Sour watermelon. Yes. Hello Kitty pens. And these super adorable Hello Kitty sticky notes. So thank you. I truly appreciate it, Lucy. You spoiled me. So thank you. I just wanted to publicly say thank you to them for taking the time and energy to do all this and plan all this and get it out to me on time. And the fact that it arrived, like, well, I was in New York and I was able to come back to all of it. I'm like blown away. So thank you a million. I'm going to find a spot and I'm going to put this bad boy up on my wall. And I'll post a picture of it when I do so you guys can see it up there because it's so beautiful and it's such a like tiny detail, but such a special detail. And I'm blown away. I've never done diamond art thing, but I want to now. So I have to look up. I didn't even know they had Hello Kitty. So this squeaky chair squeaking. All right, so let me make sure. Hi, Brittany. Hey, Jeanette's Journey. Michelle, hi, how are you? Selena, Caitlin Plans Life. Thank you for being here, and make sure you give it a like, please. I would really, really, really appreciate that. I know that I sound like a broken record, but all right, let me get some water. And I'm going to start on the questions because we have a Q&A. So I don't want to waste any more time. All right. So let me go to my post and pull up my post that I made, and I've kind of kept it all there because I didn't want to mess it up. And I'm going to go one by one and answer the questions. I am going to go to the very first question from Selena Bell 1432, and her question is how to budget with credit, like if you want to go cashless. All right, so a great way to do that is to get yourself a notebook, Excel sheet. I don't know, whatever works for you. Like I'm a paper girl, so what I would do if I was going cashless is I would get a notebook and write how much I deposit to that account where I'm keeping this money that I'm saving. And then if I was using it for different days and different challenges, then I would divide that money into that grand total. So that's a great way to go cashless. If you want to use prop money because you want to see the physical, sorry, let me put this back. That's the dice tower. Let me show you. So there's plenty of prop bills out there in the world. You don't have to use, like, this is from Glories. These are quarter and 50 cent. Like if you want to do really low amounts, like you could do this from the Dramatic Panda. This is a freebie available in her Ko-fi. You can get that from her. This I created and I had it available in my Etsy shop. It's a Hello Kitty dollar bill. And then let me show you these. These are from Shelly's Crafty Corner. She made these for me. So it just depends like what you want to do. Like if you really want, like, let me see. That's a $5 bill. So then you can take these fake bills and put them in your binder so you can physically feel like you put money away, or you can keep everything together in a spreadsheet or in a notebook of like, okay, I have $100 that I'm saving and I'm putting $100. 20 is going for Christmas, 20 is going for this and that. And then you would keep tabs of it like in a notebook or in an Excel sheet. And then, or you can use prop bills to put it into your binder so then you feel like something tangible even though you don't have the money. A person that does great digital savings is the Dramatic Panda, Jenny. She does that, and there's a few others. I can't remember on the top of my head right now. Hey Minnie, hey Lorraine. Oh, thank you for being here from Australia. Oh my goodness. Hey Jessica, thank you for stopping by. So if you have a notebook and Excel sheet and you keep the track of the amount that you deposit and then that money doesn't go anywhere, like you have it separate. Another big thing I always recommend people to do is that they have separate accounts for separate things. Like you have one account that's just for savings, one account that's just for I'm trying to think of the word, like your bills, and then an account that's like for your weekly or daily spending. So that's like your debit card, you know? So if you have at least 3 accounts, that's really, really good. Hey, Celine, nice to see you. Selena Rosario, nice to see you too. So if you have multiple accounts, then you can keep track of like, this isn't going anywhere because it's your savings. This is your bill account where the big bills come out of, like your rent, your mortgage, your car payments, your insurance, like all that big stuff. That's where it goes. And then you also don't mess with it. Like you don't have anything else but bill money. And then your everyday spending account. I think you need to have multiple accounts if you're going digital, because you need to know where every dollar is. And that way you don't have the wrong debit card and spend money out of it, right? Because the whole point is saving. There are a lot of high yield savings accounts. So if you're going to keep your money in the bank, that would be one of the reasons why you do it. So I have some links in my description of my videos. I have like an Ally referral link. I do get like a little kickback from that, but you don't have to use Ally. I use Ally. That's why I'm sharing the referral link. But Capital One has a high yield. American Express has a high yield. I can't remember what other company I've heard people talk about, but there's quite a few. Do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. That's a big thing. I am just a girl figuring it out on her own who comes from poverty. Like I don't. Nobody taught me about this growing up. I literally have learned about this as I got older. Um, because I don't have generational wealth. So I wouldn't know like from parents or anything like that because I genuinely don't. Hey Mary. So yeah, so that's my advice. If you want to go cashless, you have to write everything down or have it in an Excel sheet. You have multiple accounts. Make sure you separate your long-term savings from your everyday usage and then your bill money. That way you know exactly where every dollar and every penny is. And then any accrued interest or anything like that, you can know exactly what's happening. Okay. And then you can transfer money within an account to an account. So like if you had your emergency fund in a high yield, then you can transfer money over. So then it would be a great way. There's some great Excel sheets out there that people have available for sale. That you can purchase and then they can help you. I don't have an Excel sheet. I don't do digital, but that might be a great opportunity for me to try it and give you guys a freebie maybe so you guys can have something. This is from PJ. Jacqueline, she says, what's your idea of a perfect vacation? So for me, a perfect vacation is anywhere I'm off work, obviously, because I'm on a vacation. And I am just doing all the things that I love to do. It doesn't matter where I go, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I just want to be calm and at peace with myself, right? I'm a very introverted person, so I can be alone and be happy. So I can totally be like reading a book, coloring, watching YouTube, like relaxing by the TV or whatever. An ideal vacation, just anywhere that I don't have to stress, but there has to be good food. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter where. Like foodie, totally. I want good food and I want to be able to relax, and that makes it ideal. No matter where I'm at, even if it's a staycation. I end up doing a lot of staycations a lot of the time because I'll choose things to do on specific days and I'll do certain events. Excuse me. And I live in Florida, so there's a lot to do here. BZ Brown, hey, how are you? Yay, I'm so happy you got your happy mail. Awesome. So yeah, so that is my perfect vacation. Just anywhere I can relax and do the things that I like to do. How do you spend your free time other than recording videos, reading, or coloring? LOL. That's from Budget with PJ, Jacqueline. So my free time other than recording videos, reading, or coloring, I love to quilt. I am a quilter. I have made quite a few quilts in my life. I like to sew, period. I started being a sewist, and then from a sewist, I kind of learned about quilts, and I kind of veered in that direction. But I've made all sorts of stuff. I've made garments. I've made stuffed animals. I've made bags. I've made quite a few different things. But quilting just was so pretty and easy, and you give a gift, you give love. So I love quilting is one of the things that I don't really talk about, but I'm a huge quilter. I have so much fabric in that closet back there that it's embarrassing. You can actually see one of my pieces on the wall. Like, there we go. That is a quilted piece. I chose fabrics from a designer called Tula Pink. If you know anything about fabric, Tula is huge in the quilting world. She's very young and modern and bright and colorful, and that's a queen of hearts. And that was a collection that she created, and that's a hard to find piece now. And I have tons of that fabric, so I do spend a lot of money in that, and I need to make quilting freebies because I spend too much money on that. So yeah, yes, I have to show you my quilts. I don't have, because everything's put away, so I can't pull it out immediately. Well, you know what? Let me see something. You guys, I have one under my desk. Okay, so let me grab it. Ugh. So these are some of my finished quilts that I have here, that I have to quilt. This is a quilt top, okay? So, okay, let me see. It's in a cat bag. Ugh. All right, talk about random. All right, so this is a quilt that I randomly wanted to put together when I first started quilting, and I just finished it to finish it because I kind of lost inspiration. I love yellow and I love like white. So I made a heart quilt. Let me see if you guys can see it. Yes. I love florals and sunflowers, and yellow obviously has all that. So I made a heart quilt. It's made out of a bunch of different patchwork quilts, and this needs an iron really bad. But here is, oops. Can you guys see it? I'm trying to see. There we go. And it's a very simple pattern. I found a free heart pattern on Pinterest, I think it was, and then I went ahead and sewed it, and then sewed it together with white. And then on the top, and this is a like a throw size, it's really not like a giant one, I decided to do like random checkered prints right here with yellow and put it together. I love scrappy. I'm a scrappy girl. So there you have it. So that's a throw that I made, which obviously has to be quilted because it's just, you know, sewn. I have to iron it really bad. But yeah, let me see. Can you guys see it? I hope you can. I'm just trying to like use myself as a shelf. There we go. All right. I'm not a professional in the sense of like going to competitions or anything, but I do love me a quilt. I gotta get that one quilted because it's a beautiful gift for someone. I haven't decided who. Also, I decided a long time ago that I will never sell a quilt in my life because quilts have a lot of love in them and you spend a lot of hours doing them. Oh, thank you guys. Jessica says so beautiful. BZ Brown Gorge. Brittany, so pretty. Mi estilo de ahorro. Hola. Hola, mi estilo de ahorro. Gracias por estar aquí. Donna says beautiful. Jacqueline too. Is my sewing machine here? No, it's in the closet. I can't take it out right now. But I have a Hello Kitty sewing machine. That's all I'll say. It's a full-size sewing machine, but it is Hello Kitty. It's a Janome. And then I have a Brother sewing machine that's more like a professional, like a little bit more professional grade. Of course. Hey, Lisandra. Mi camino de ahorro, Vero-san. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Erica, thank you so much. Yes, I'll take a picture of my sewing machine. Not surprised about the machine. Actually, I want to save for like the really fancy ones, but they're so expensive, you know? I definitely need to make a sewing machine one. Hi Nori, have you ever made a Hello Kitty quilt? Yes, I have. I have one in the works that I've been working on for it's been a work in progress for years. It's a hand sewn piece. Sewing. I love. Hi Deb. I love to do Lisandra says, I'm waiting for my quilt. I will make you a quilt because you love me and I love you. And that's all it takes for me to make you a quilt. I totally am a person that makes quilts for people I love because I need to make sure that I don't know why I have these random gloves, but these are weightlifting gloves for when I use my kettlebell. And I'm like, why are these randomly in a quilt? I don't know, because obviously I'm not exercising as much as I should. All right. So let me put this away because it's in the way. It keeps falling. And then my other quilt I have. This is Australian, an Australian designer. I can't remember her name out of the top of my head. Yeah. My grandma was a seamstress and she made all her clothes. Man, I would love to make all my clothes. I want a Winnie the Pooh quilt. I know you won't sell them, but I would totally buy it. Brittany, I will make you a Winnie the Pooh quilt as a gift. And it would be a throw size, so it's okay. Those are not so hard to make. I can't make a king or queen if I'm gifting them like, you know, randomly. But this one is from an Australian designer. The fabric is. And I went with a very simple pattern. It's all... it's very patchworky. I don't know if you guys can see. And then I'm going to flip it around because I think the colors are totally different on this side. So that's the other side. And it's throw size as well. And it's an Australian fabric designer. And I love this. I got this fabric as a birthday gift a few years ago, a big fat quarter bundle of it. And I said, I am using it for one quilt. And I did. I made a quilt with it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I use white a lot because it goes with everything, right? So that is my That is my other quilt that I have ready. I have more done, but they're in another area, in my closet in containers. Because my thing is, I love to make quilts. I hate the quilting part. So I need to find a friend who loves to quilt, like the quilting aspect of it, and then I can make the quilt tops. Or a friend that I have, and her name is Susan, to get her long arm working, so then I can send her my quilts and she can quilt them for me. Yay! I know you'll watch this eventually, Susan. Hint, hint. Hi, Alex. Hi, A to C Budgets. Hey, Wanda. Who else? Thanks so much. Lisandra's taking orders. You're so silly. Cupcake Budgets. Hi. Hey, Marita. How are you? All right. So those are two quilts that I have ready there. I have more, but like I said, they're all over the place. But I want to get them quilted and gifted because there's no point in them sitting. But I have them sitting because I don't have the energy to quilt. So that's where I lose inspiration. I would have 1,000 quilt tops ready. My favorite thing to do is to make baby quilts, because there's an organization that we would donate the quilts to for babies that are abandoned at birth, and so they need, their everything, right? Their little blankets, their little everything. So if you make them a baby quilt, the hospital and or the like child services person can then have a quilt for them to wrap them up and bring them to a family. So it's always such a like near and dear thing to me. So I was making a lot of those baby ones. They're so easy to make. And then you're also, yeah, quilting is therapeutic, Jeanette. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful works of art. I went to QuiltCon in Texas and I was blown away by the art pieces. I'm not really into the political statements and all that, but it was nice to see it. Like, I appreciated the art. They're not for the faint of heart. You definitely have to have a plan. But yeah, there's that. So let me see. Let's see. What's the next one? I'm such a perfectionist that I would never finish one because I would be so focused on the one place on angle was off. You are so kind. Norelis, ¿dejarás este en vivo guardado para mirarlo con la traducción? Sí, sí, Marina, voy a dejarlo grabado para que lo puedas usar. No hay problema. Yo lo dejo grabado. Let me get the next question. Let's see. Gracias a ti. Gracias por estar aquí. All right. So she was asking me if I was going to record the live and leave it like for replay because she speaks Spanish and she watches me dubbed. I guess YouTube does it. So she'll watch me later in like a dubbing format, and it's really funny. I want a bluey one for my grandson. Aw, Jessica. All right. Let's see. Then Jacqueline asked me another question. Jacqueline is the real one. She knew I was like, I need questions. Is that your weekend hobby? Yeah, this is kind of like my whenever hobby. I love to hand sew. My real hobby is English paper piecing. I don't have anything near me to show you, but English paper piecing is where you take fabric and you wrap it around a shape. So let's pretend this is square. This square is like a shape in paper, and then you take fabric and you wrap it around it and you tape it, right? Not tape it, excuse me, glue it like with fabric glue, and then you sew it by hand, and then you make blocks. That's kind of how I made the quilt that I have here. That's English paper piecing, and I put it over the plain fabric and then quilted it. So I love that. That's my favorite because it's on the go. So I can do it wherever. You can literally take it with you when you're at an appointment or wherever you are, and you put it in a little baggie and you have your needle and you go, go, go. And then that's that. And then pattern, color, and save. Pattern, color, and save. Yes, that'd be amazing. Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. I got T-Rex arms. Oh, Jacqueline, now I see it. I'm so behind. All right. So my favorite thing to do after unwind after a hectic day would be to do something like that. Quilting, coloring, watching YouTube, watching you guys save, watching your videos. I watch other people like from Japan. Oh my god, Lisandra, I forgot to send you that guy from Japan. Remind me, send me a text. And I just like to be a part of the community. Like that's something that relaxes me. Giving back to you guys helps me. I like designing challenges and doing all that good stuff. And as you guys know, there's a lot of stuff that I do, but I for me it's more like introverted things that I like to do. I'm very introverted, even though I'm very outgoing, and I work with people all day, and people would think like, wow, and I can speak in public and all that, but in reality I'm a high functioning introvert. Honestly, I really lose a lot of energy when I am around people. So I end up taking time for myself to unwind that way. All right, this is from Stephanie from Overthinking and Budgeting. And she said, if it doesn't have to be budget related, what is a moment or experience in your life that has really shaped who you are today? I think there's been multiple big moments in my life that shaped who I am today. Let me look at the comments. I want to make sure. Hey, Ashley. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. I know you're busy. And okay, looking for some books to read this summer. All right, I got you. I got to remember that question. I got to go back. All right, so what's a big moment and experience? So I guess my biggest moment that really shaped my life, that really kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things, is when I moved to the United States. I was a little farm girl from Puerto Rico. My family had a farm, and we had our own animals and our own produce and our own everything. And we were very poor, but we had everything we needed, right? So I grew up in a very small town from birth to 7. So when I came to the United States, that was a huge change for me. I went from like being home, working on the land and having vegetables and fruits and animals that we raised and used for food and to sell and to get product out of, like milk and eggs and meats and whatever you needed from it. So I have a huge like love for farm life. Even though I am not a farmer now, I grew up with farmer grandparents, and they did everything by hand. And my grandma made me my dresses when I was a baby, and so that was huge when I did that big drastic change from like being in Puerto Rico to then coming over here. It was huge for me. And then I would say then going back to Puerto Rico after living here for a very long time. Well, not a very long time. I was 11. So it had been like 6 years or something. Hi, Crystal. Hey, Pam. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys give it a like, please. Since you're here, give it a little like. YouTube loves that. I appreciate that. That helps me so much. So that's a thing. So when I went back to Puerto Rico, then I had the culture shock of being Americanized and then having to learn to go back to that old life that I had. And like, just to give you perspective, where I live in Puerto Rico, which is Camuy, it's on the West Coast. I live on the West Coast of Florida. I live on the West Coast of Puerto Rico. There's nothing there much. It's like it's like caves. And it's pretty, and it's farm, and it's nothingness though. It's like mountainy, and there's not much to do. So then I had to go back from like the culture shock of going back there. So I think going back and forth from Puerto Rico back to the US was really, really a big change for me. And it made me value things a lot, and made me value going to the store and just shopping for whatever you need. And it made me like also when I was over there, like being grateful for the things I had and being able to do things myself. So that's why I'm very DIY. Like I do things myself, because where I was from, you had to do it yourself, because you couldn't just go to the store and have 20 different options. That wasn't a thing. So that's one of the things that I really learned about going to Puerto Rico, was being self-sufficient. The power goes out, the light goes out, all things go out, and you got to be self-sufficient. and about being in the States, like the benefits of being in the States and taking opportunities that I was given, that really made, like, molded me as a person. And then I had some really important, not necessarily good things happen to me when I was in college, that really changed my life. And I think it really, like, made me grow up a lot, you know? So, there's just a lot of things that happen in life that mold you, but, like, that cultural difference and the back and forth to Puerto Rico here, those things really, really made me value my money, made me value where I come from, made me value my family, the sacrifices that were made for me. Because I feel like not enough kids think like my mom made a sacrifice for me to be where I'm at. You know, my mom made sacrifices, my dad made sacrifices that left everything that they had to bring me to a place where I have more opportunities. And not enough people are talking about that, I feel like. Um, all right, let me see. Let me see what I missed. Mi camino de ahorro, claro que dejé mi like. Ah, thank you, gracias. I was reading a message, but it went away. All right. So that's one of the things that molded me, was like learning about my culture, and learning about the American culture was huge. Jacqueline said, I'll be thinking. Okay. JMac 8240 asks, I know you have been extremely I know that you have been extremely busy, but do you have any plans to do another expansion pack for Saving for My Dreams? And the answer is yes. I do have another budget, Saving for My Dreams, coming out in quarter 3. So I will be releasing it, because the first one was January, February, March. Then it was April, May, and June. So in this month, before the end of this month, I will have my expansion pack for Saving for My Dreams. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about, Saving for My Dreams. I released this in January. Everybody got to download it for free, and then I released, this is part of part 1, and then I'm actually working on some from part 2, which was Stay Humble, Hustle Hard. That was part of quarter 2's expansion pack. So there will be a quarter 3 expansion pack, and there will be a quarter 4 expansion pack. So you guys will get 2 more expansion packs before the end of this year. I'll just like break them down every quarter. So this month, at some point, you will be able to get this one, and you'll be able to have that one. Okay. So yes, Saving for My Dreams will continue no matter what, for the entire year. And then next year we'll do something fun again. My goal is to have something that we can all use, and you can make it your own budget. That's why it says your own each and your total. So yes, always budgeting with Saving for My Dreams. Let me see. Selena says true. And then Celine Rosario says the back and forth definitely had to have an impact. Nice that you learned so many life skills while living there. Absolutely. I thank so much for that. Jeanette's journey, that is awesome. I would love to do farm life, but it's a lot of work. Puerto Rico in the house. Hey, mama. Can you show a sneak peek of Saving for My Dreams? I can't, because it's on the computer that I'm using to do the thing. So I don't know how to do share screen thing. So it's actually something I'm working on. I'm trying to do the whole thing where I can show my desk, and I can show my face. So then when we do lives, I can show you guys stuff, and then, or my computer. So I'm looking at the software so I can do that. And then take a pic with your phone and show us. Oh my God, you're really out here, Jacqueline. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can pull up Canva for you. Now that you mentioned that, I think I can probably pull up Canva. Let's see. All right. Jacqueline leaves me for real. I have so many challenges, and my Canva is crazy. And I actually made some stuff. I can show you some sneak peeks. You guys want to see sneak peek of my new Etsy launch? I'd be more than happy to show you. I have some stuff. I'm scrolling. Trying to find it. All right. All right, so I haven't added the icons yet, but this is gonna be the title. You fancy, huh? Which you guys know I have another you fancy challenge. Beauty in the struggle, ugly in the success. And that's from a lyric from oh my god, I blanked out. I'll remember. J. Cole. There we go. To appreciate the sun, you got to know what rain is. And so it's going to be a rain theme challenge. The bad news is nothing lasts forever. The good news is nothing lasts forever. And that's another one. Hey, Budget with Bay. Thank you so much for popping in. Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. No one knows what will happen tomorrow. That's going to be another challenge. And then that's where I'm at right now. So at least you get to see the titles and I have it ready to go. I was inspired by lyrics because we already did the usual, the Christmas, the Halloween, the birthday, the this, the that, the emergency fund. So this is going to be more fun. So those are titles that I have. So yay for that. And then my Etsy launch, since you guys said yes. All right, so I'm gonna do, you guys know I'm a sneakerhead, so I will be doing a sneakerhead kit that comes with multiple challenges. Some are gonna be just like fill in and color, some are gonna be scratch and save, some are gonna be roll and save. And so I haven't laminated them, I haven't done all the details, so this is literally a sneak peek. Here is one. Oops, here we go. Look at that. I love it. I'm so excited. And they're higher amounts because obviously sneakers are kind of pricey out here in these days. And this is really for me because your girl needs to. Then I got this one. It has Sneaker Girl. Let me get close. Oops. I'm trying to see where the camera is. Oh gosh. Sneaker Girl. Then sneakers, and then it has like Norelis budgets, and then that one right here. All right, there's that one. And then I have a scratch one, which is going to be a scratcher. And then it's this one. It's a save 80 and then a save 160. So I have that. Gracias. Thank you guys. How has budgeting affected you in helping you to achieve your goals? Let me answer Maida's question. How has budgeting affected you in helping to achieve your goals? It has affected everything. I left my home when I was 18 years old, on my parents' home. So I needed to budget because if I didn't budget every dollar that I got, I was by myself, right? So yeah, later on I had a partner, but like income wasn't always stable. So I needed to be self-sufficient. There was a promise I made to myself a very, very long time ago was I don't want to go back home. I don't want to go back home. I don't want to fail at being on my own. And I had to budget everything I had. And sometimes I went without so that way I could pay my bills and not have to go running to get rescued. Right. And there's nothing wrong with going to get rescued. I hope you have somebody that can rescue you. That's my goal for everyone in the world. I just knew that my family couldn't rescue me. They didn't have the money to rescue me. So it would just be me being a burden, right? So I have budgeted to be able to make it, to be able to save, to be able to do the things I want to do. So yes, budgeting has helped me achieve every goal that I've put for myself. One of the goals that I put for myself was I wanted to do a trip to Europe when I turned 30, and I saved. And when I turned 30, I went to Europe and I was able to go to London, Spain, and Paris. I was able to go to 3 different places. I said Spain, Barcelona. So Barcelona, Paris, and London, 3 countries, England, Spain, and France. So I saved all the money to be able to go to that, to be able to buy my own car, to be able to buy multiple cars when I needed to, because obviously one car went, you gotta get another car. I had hoopties to be able to get to that goal. So budgeting has helped me, even though I didn't realize it. It was actually making me be the person that I am now and be in this position where I can actually talk about it and help other people, because I've restrained myself in a way so I can learn and give myself the opportunity to be better with my money, because I used to be horrible with my money. So I made mistakes. I made mistakes that cost me a lot, and I made mistakes that I wish I didn't make. But the only way to make it through it is to have a budget, stick to it, know that the budget's there for a reason, and then be realistic with my budget. That's the biggest thing I learned too. So I hope I answered your question. So you guys like that. I'm so excited. And then let me show you guys a sneak peek of another one, because I have another one. Well, actually, you guys are gonna get this. This is if you're a member on Ko-fi. This is your May. It's on the way to you already. I sent it. It says breathe. And it has I love that sunflowers scene. So I created an A5 size for you guys because it used to be a tiny square and it didn't have breathe. It just had something else. So I used this again because I love it so much and fall is coming. So I created this one for my Ko-fi members. It's already in the mail to all of you that are members. So you'll be on the lookout for that. And then your next challenge that you're going to get for June, which I'm going to try to send early since May I got a little bit behind, is, let me find it. Sorry, I have a huge stack of challenges here. And I printed a bunch of stuff back to back to back. Oh, did I put it over here? No. Is it on the bottom? Yes. This is my member exclusive for June, and it's gonna have scratchers. So let me cover the numbers. It's a stained glass, like a black rose. I love roses, so I will be sending that for you for June. So I'm working on those. Started printing them today because I designed it. I want to say hi. Let me see. Jacqueline Torres, saludos. Hi. Yay, Lily Mae, you saved your first all cash vacation. That's so exciting. Minnie says, what's your priority list? Debt, sinking funds, emergency fund, month ahead. So for me, my priority is emergency fund because I want to double it, and then month ahead, and then debt, and then sinking fund. So it goes emergency fund, month ahead, debt, and then sinking funds last. That's for my priority. That's how I like to think about it. Karen says, happy Saturday, Norelis, and everybody. Hey, mama. La Freda, that's beautiful. Love it. Hi, Norelis. CW does live. Hey, thank you for being here. So that's that. And then this is secret. I was going to surprise Stephanie, so I think I'm going to blow the surprise, but it's okay because you guys want to see it. So I created a villains like kit that I'm going to be releasing. I made hers into a book. I'm not going to sell it with the rings or the envelopes. I'm going to sell it just plain, and you can put it in your envelopes. I mean, you can put it in your binder. You can do whatever you want with it, but I'm making her book to send it to her because it was her birthday, and she sneaky didn't tell me it was the same day until she sent me a gift. So it's a Disney villains themed savings dashboard. It's a double. So obviously it's the villains because she loves villains. That's her whole thing. I'm Hello Kitty and she's a villain. So it's so funny how we're like, totally opposites here, polar opposites. And then the inside of the dashboard, it's a gray and black gradient. And then I created a spicy, because it's evil, remember, villains. A spicy villains challenge. The lowest amount is $5. So it starts at $5, but you can see the number. You're not going to be surprised. So $5, and it comes like with, they're laminated. $10, $15. Wait, I missed one. It got stuck. I love these clear envelopes, but they get stuck. All right, right here. Jafar, $5. Ah, where am I? Okay, $5. Then $10. And then $15. Cruella. So it's a little more spicy, and it has all of the villains. Well, some of the villains, I should say, not all, because there's so many more. It has 6 villains between $5 and $15, and it comes with the dashboards, and it's like all, decked out to be all mean. And you can put it on the rings like this, and put your own envelopes, or you can put it in a binder and use this dashboard as your binder dashboard. And then there's 2 separate options that you can purchase. Love the villains. OMG, villains. Yes, villains. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you guys are into it. Hablo Money, adorable. June Rose. I'm June 15. Ah, that's so exciting. Yay, Brittany. I'm so glad you like it. All right, so these are some scratchers that I created. So there's this one. They're all mystery scratchers. And you guys know I'm pretty kind when it comes to the scratchers. I don't do any more than like, I think there's nothing more than $8 or $7. So they're pretty low income. They're very chill. So there's one. Then there's another with the baby villains and then the black scratchers to match. And then this one as well, mystery scratch off. And they're all pretty decent. They're not spicy like the bigger challenge because I also made the bigger challenge because it was up to $15 visible. So then that way you know what money you're putting in and you chose that. Then I have an extra spicy set, okay? Because I've had a lot of requests for more higher dollar amount. Hopefully releasing in the next week and a half. I printed a bunch. I have to laminate a bunch. I want to have some ready so when I release it, I can start sending them. I don't want you guys to have to wait for me to make them. But this is a Sparsy. It's a $20 and $10 challenge. It is not going to be scratcher because I don't want anybody to have anxiety. So 10 and 20. And then I have this one, which is like 1 through 5, nothing crazy, a little more chill. And then the last one is this one, which is a very spicy, 25, 20, and 15. So these are more on the higher end dollar amounts because some people want to have more longer term savings. Like a lot of people, since they're spending money on buying them, they want them to last them longer and then reuse them. So that's why I decided to go a little higher than I normally do because I like it. And also they're villains, so they're supposed to be baddies. So that's my thought process. And then hello, welcome back. Your vlog looked amazing. Love New York City and the food. Yes, budgeting with Lisa. I love the food. Lisandra, I will be making Winnie the Pooh. Don't worry. I haven't finished stuff for my launch. I'm still working and designing. Being off has been really inspirational because I've been able to rest and sleep and think and process. I have a couple other things. So I have the villains. I already have the sneakerhead set. I'll throw some Winnie the Pooh for my girl. I will keep working on stuff. I posted a Ko-fi member digital, and I'll put it for my YouTube for my YouTube members as well. And I haven't put it in your drive, and I need to. That's Hello Kitty, a little cute Hello Kitty roll and save because I love her and I love those images and I wanted to give you guys one right away. I like the spicy challenges. I'm glad you like them, Michelle. You're so cute, Beth. All right, so that's some sneak peeks. There's more coming out, and there will be more Saving for My Dreams coming out this month. Just be on the lookout. Hey, Danae. Hey, Mama. Thank you for being here. So yeah, so look out for that. Is there a difference between your Ko-fi membership and your YouTube membership? Okay, so Minnie, you're a Ko-fi member. So you're getting your envelope because I have it ready to go. I have to send it out and you're getting all the challenges. But so if you're on Ko-fi, you're going to receive a digital discount and you're going to get your envelope, all the physical stuff on Ko-fi. Okay, it's $9.99 a month. You get that. If you're on YouTube, it's like $7 a month or so, and you're gonna get the videos, the private like posts, and you're gonna also get digitals. Okay, so YouTube is mostly gonna be content. Like I've done member only lives before. I did one. I want to do more. I posted a couple member only videos this past week, so you get the private videos on here because I can't combine them. It just doesn't work. So I want to give people that want to be on YouTube the YouTube option. And then I want to give the Ko-fi people the Ko-fi option for the physicals. And you get private stuff over there too. So you just don't get the content. You don't get the video, but you do get the physical sent to your home. So that's the difference. I have 16 new members that added themselves to my Ko-fi. So I have 16 envelopes that I've been working on. So I will ship those out on a Monday or Tuesday, have them all out for you guys before I send out all the June stuff. Because the June ones are going to come out a little earlier. May was a little later than normal because my May month was crazy. So pretty much you're going to get May and then you're going to get June right away because I don't want it to get behind. All right. Hey, Patty. Thank you so much for being here. So that's the difference between that. So let me go back to my. Oh, you got it. Okay, you got it. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, you got it last round. Yes, awesome. You're on my new list, so I keep a list of like my new people as they get added. Obviously, I'm not gonna share it. But I have 16 people. I have to make the envelopes, and I worked on that last night. All right, so Donna Bernay says, I have not been budgeting a year yet, but I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed with it all. Not ready to give up. What would you recommend to me as a way to get motivated again? I'm still looking at videos, but I'm not as enthusiastic as I was. I think that what we have to remember is that, I use my hands a lot. I think that what we have to remember, guys, is that budgeting and saving isn't always going to be fun. Okay. I think that you guys can tell sometimes that I'm low energy and I'm tired, but I still show up and I do it because I know that I'm gonna thank myself later, even though I'm tired. Minnie, I can make you an A5 one if you want it. Just send me a message and I'll just make it for you. Number 17, I'm signing up right now. Oh, Lily Mae, thank you. So, I feel like there's a lot of self-motivation when it comes to budgeting. That's why we have a community, so we can keep each other in check. We have to start over sometimes, right? Because something happens. And so since we have to start over, it gets a little discouraging. So having a community and having people that you can talk to and say, hey, I'm so sad, or this happened, or like you guys knew I had my car accident last fall, and I had to deplete my emergency fund. I had to get a car rented for like almost a month to then buy my car and then wait on all that. And so it was sad because I had to empty some of my envelopes. I had to start over, and that's why we do it, right? So when it comes to self-motivating and being motivated, it's a lot of self-motivation and a lot of like, what is your why? What is your why? Why are you doing this, right? So if sorry, I have to get this out. So if you know, in my my budget planner, sorry. In my budget planner, I have this version of digital, and then I have a like more simplistic, not Hello Kitty, because not everybody's into Hello Kitty. The first thing that I put on mine was, what is your why? Right? So I have this at the very front page of my budget. So every month when I do my budget, I remember what my why is. And a lot of the times, staying motivated is a reminder of what your why is. And that's why I put it in paper. Because if I put, oh, Erica, thank you. If you put it in paper, then you are going to be like telling yourself, okay, this is why I did it. Because sometimes we forget our why. Things are going well, life is good, everybody's happy, everybody happy, but then when things get ugly, you forget why you started. And that's why this is the first page of my planner, okay, that I made for you guys. So this is also, what is my why? I'm going to read you. For 2025, every year is different. My why is myself. I'm tired of the anxiety of not being in control of my finances. My why is knowing that if I have savings, I can drag myself out of any bad situation. I also enjoy being able to encourage others to save and get out of the negative mentality that they cannot save. And then I have a little quote down here that comes when you print it. Finding your why doesn't always have to mean finding your all-encompassing life purpose. That you'll do forever. Sometimes it just means inserting some understanding and connection to what you're doing right now. So if you have kids, your kids could be your why. If you are retiring, retirement could be your why. If you are having an illness, that illness and surviving that illness could be your why and making it out of it. If you have anything, I think you always have to find a reason why you started. What was that initial feeling when you felt miserable? Like, write down what made you feel miserable. So when you get a little discouraged, you can go back and be like, wow, look at how far I've come. I used to feel like that, and I don't feel like that anymore. Because getting bored and getting complacent is because things are going well. But when you hit rock bottom is when you remember why you started to begin with. So write down the reasons why you're doing it, Donna, And that'll give you motivation to continue, because you'll see where you were 6 months ago, you'll see where you were 3 months ago, and then you'll keep it moving. And then Beth says, I also have had to deplete my saving challenges to fix a mistake. What I kept was a small savings challenge for a want, not a need. That way I remembered why I want to save. It was for yard flowers. That is so good. But that's true, you guys. So if you don't have my budget, my planner, you don't need it. You know, if you don't got the money to buy it, don't buy it. Hi, JB Saves. Aw, you're a silent watcher. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So you don't need to have my fancy budget planner, my digital download. You can just grab a piece of paper and put, what is my why? And then write it down, and then keep it, tape it to your wall, put it inside of your binder, put it on somewhere, that on your fridge, wherever. It's, why are you budgeting? Why are you saving? Because whenever we get hungry, we have a bad day, or things don't go how we want to, you got to have reminders as to why you're doing what you're doing, you know? Patty says, life is stressful and often ask myself, what's the next positive step I can take when I'm feeling out of sorts? That's when I get in there and play and really stop and notice my progress. That's amen to that. Like looking through your binder, seeing where you are, writing everything down, because that's why I like physical, because you see it, like it's tangible. You can hold it. Like my 1 month ahead, right? I'm stressed about my 1 month ahead because it's a lot of money, right? To have just sitting there. And I've never been 1 month ahead as long as I've been budgeting. Jeez Louise, I'm trying to get it out of my. So here's my 1 month ahead. I made myself a binder. Hi, Britannia. How are you, mommy? How are you? Thank you for being here. So my 1 month ahead. Okay, I can see where I am. Okay, I need that much money. And look at the little bit of icons I filled out. So I got a long way to go. But I have made that much progress already. That's how I view it, you know? And then if you look at the high amount, you're going to be like, oh no. But hey, the point is you want to be able to have it. You want to be able to be a month ahead. And then I can go through here and see, okay, wow, I have that much already. Okay. Oh, look, I did 2 rows of car payment. So that's going to be exciting. Oh, look at the internet. I'm more than halfway done. Look at my subscriptions and my insurance, right? So when you see it, when you start seeing it, it makes such a big difference. And you don't need to have any fancy things. You don't need to buy my stuff. It's not even about that. Make your own. Lisandra has a free 1 month ahead that you can do the little challenges and label them and put however much you want. There are other people that have free ones that you can get, that you can then use and start getting yourself in a better place. Or use a random freebie and put gas bill, light bill, rent, and get yourself ahead that way. So you don't need to spend money to save. You just need to know why you're doing it. That's the biggest thing. If you're on here, make sure you give me a like, please. I love that. That helped me so much. So this is how I keep myself motivated, Donna, with my why. Why? And then I set goals. I have my SMART goals. So every month, Lily Mae, my physicals are going to come in probably a week and a half. They'll be on my shop. So I will make an announcement and I will, hey, Nature's Peace. I'll make an announcement and I'll make a video to show you guys all the new items. So be on the lookout. So week and a half. My goals. So I write down SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And I only do a month at a time. So I don't sit here and write. I do have my long term. So these are my 2025 goals. So these are going to be like what I'm going to do. So reach 2K my emergency fund, which means I'm doubling it because I already have my 1,000. So I want to do 2,000. Goal 2, fully fund my 1 month ahead. That's what I showed you. I'm trying to get that done this year. I've never been a month ahead, and I would love to do that. Save, goal 3, save 1.5K for Christmas, so $1,500 for Christmas. Goal number 4, complete my 100 envelope. I cannot wait to complete my 100 envelope, you guys. And it's not because I'm rushing. It's because it's been a journey. I got this from Bree from BZ Stings, and I started this on June 6th of 2024. So it's been a year. And I just finished section 6, so I'm a little bit more than halfway, and I have 4 more sections to go. I'm working on section 7, as you can see. I have 6 envelopes left, And I started working on section 10, which is the biggest envelope. So whenever I have a little extra money, I put it in here so I can save for my 100 envelope. So I am working on it a little bit of time. It's been over a year now, a year and a few days, a year and a day actually, because today's the 7th, and I can't wait to reach that goal. So that's one of my goals for 2025. So you write it down so you don't forget. And then the last one is complete my 52 envelope challenge. I stopped that one and I replaced that one with my 10K. I'm not going to be able to complete my 10K because that'd be crazy, but I want to, that's been replaced by something else, but that's fine. You can readjust. And so, then I do it by month. So January, February, March, totally didn't write them down, and then so on and so forth. April, I did. I didn't do May because May was a crazy month, and then I'll do June. So I'll sit down later. Let me actually leave it on my desk so I can do June and I can set goals for this month. So there we have that. All right, so let me go on to the next question. That was Donna. What's your favorite type of cuisine? Cuisine? I can't pronounce that. This is from Budget with PJ. Jacqueline. My favorite type of food. Oh my gosh, that's a question and a half. This is the thing. It depends on the mood I'm in. You know what I mean? So, but if I had to go like to basics and just say what I could just live off of, I love rice and meat. Like I don't like beans. I grew up on rice. I'm Puerto Rican, so we're Caribbean. So rice, I love rice, and I love any type of meat with it. So rice and meat of any type, and plantains, sweet and salty, either one. I would totones or maduros, either one. I don't care. That's like my go-to. I love it so much, and I don't have it as often now because I don't eat like I used to. I don't eat like I used to because if I did, Lord of mercy. So now I have rice a few days a week, if that. But before I used to be like every single day. But other than like Puerto Rican food, my other favorite cuisine will be Chinese food. I love me a fried rice. Also rice. I love me a fried rice. I love me some egg rolls and some jalo, some sweet and sour chicken. Anything really fried. That's horrible. Let's see. Karen C. Budget says, you're absolutely right. We have to keep ourselves accountable. I'm working really hard to eliminate my daughter's student loan. Yay! That's amazing. Yay, I did a major dent on my 100. Yes, BJ, you did. You finished the 30 envelope challenge and you added that. Karen C. The struggle is real with my kids' student loans. Yes, you did complete the 30 envelopes. Arasarelli says, would love a tour of your craft room. I would need to organize the craft room because it's like bins, just stuff in bins. You can totally do it. Lisandra has a minion 10 envelope challenge that helps fund the larger challenges. I just repeat it over and over. And that is the move, Britannia. You got to do it just little by little. Oh, no, you didn't like beans. Do you like sauce? Do you like the sauce? I don't like beans because it tastes too earthy. I know that's supposed to be the whole point, right? Earth. I don't know. I do like caldito. I do like the sauce. I can eat that, no problem. I'm allegedly, I make the best beans in my family. People be like, make your beans. I don't eat them, but I love making them. I don't mind. Lee, long nap. Hey everybody. Hey Lee. Thank you for being here. I totally messed up my time anyway, so you're on time because I messed up. Lisandra says she loves beans. I cannot. Earthy. They are earthy. They taste gross. All right, let me go to the next question. I mean, and that's if I was hungry, I would eat the beans. Habichuela con dulce. No, dulce de habichuela. Heck no, that's Dominican. I could tell you're Dominican. The Dominican flashed in front of me. My uncle, he's from Dominican Republic. Hi, our beautiful budgets. Thank you so much for being here. And I can't do habichuela con dulce. Ugh. And Angela says, how do you store/organize your freebies, purchase savings challenges by theme, creator type? What do you feel is the best way to calculate the 1 month ahead amount to start your savings? I don't want to get overwhelmed. So if you want to do a very simple month ahead, so you don't get overwhelmed. I don't recommend that you do it like me. I'm telling you straight up. This is what this is what I do. I do the exact amount I need, and then I break it down by the icons. But a great person, well, you can do that, but do it the way that Steph's on a budget. Steph's on a budget, and that's the person that I heard that did it. And then the person I learned that from, though, not from Steph's on, like Steph's on a budget, shared it. But the person I heard it from was from Savings with Tracy, my girl Tracy, squirrel lady over here. She does $3 a. Really? Look, it just like took the Sharpie off. She does $3 a category, and then when you finish one, then you keep moving the money over like a snowball method. So check out Savings with Tracy and her 1 month ahead videos, or Steph's on a budget and her month ahead videos, because they do a very simple month ahead with $3 per category until you get them all funded. And then they show you how they do it. So that's how I recommend. If you're like me and you're a YOLO and just do it all, you can then designate the amount per challenge like I do it, and then you can watch one of my videos and you can see what I mean. The saving with the hey. Beans are gross. But listen, I joke because obviously I have the means to say that, but I know people that don't have beans to eat. So I will eat a bean if there's nothing else to eat. I will say that because my mom always said there's people that don't have food. So if you put beans in front of me and I got to eat it and I don't got nothing else, the hunger will make me eat them. So I say that because I'm spoiled little, you know what? All right. So I make a mean black bean dip. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Aroma poteado es que me como las habichuelas. I can eat arroz con andule because arroz con andule has pigeon peas. I can eat pigeon peas. I can't eat beans. Ugh. All right, so this is how I organize my challenges. Let me go back to the question. I have 2 binders, okay? Are we doing the community savings challenge and shut the box twice on Tuesday? We're doing it once? Because I posted Thursday's video. And then we got Tuesday coming up. So we'll do Tuesday. Erica, what do you mean? Because we're going to be doing it Tuesday and Thursday of next week. I'm confused. What do you mean? Am I misunderstanding? So Tuesdays, we're going to be doing the community savings challenge and the shut the box. And then Thursdays, we're going to be doing the community savings challenge and shut the box. Well, I do the spicy and the low budget. I have both options for you. So Erica, elaborate on your question because I'm confused. So anyways, this is how I keep my challenges. I have this binder. It's a fatty. She a fatty. I should say shut the box was 3 times or am I confused? So last video or the Tuesday video, I did 2 low budget to make them even because I had started the spicy and then I started the low budget after. So I did it again. I did 2 low budgets on Tuesday to make sure that they were both even. So we're only gonna do 1 spicy, 1 low. So you can do either one or both, whatever you're doing, and then the community savings. That's what the plan is. Exactly. Terry, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Hey Angela, no, you're not late. I think your question is the one I'm gonna answer. So this is how this is how I'll answer the questions because I'm like my ADHD is going crazy. So this is the binder I use. Here's the binder. So here we go. This is my A5 size. So I found these photo and credit goes to Jacqueline from Budget with PJ because I saw that she had a binder. She had like a smaller size binder, like a photo album, like a smaller size one, and she put her challenges in there. What I did is I kind of upped it up because Eva from Budget Your Life sent me a binder, and then she sent me some photo things like this, and then I bought myself some more, and so this is perfect because it's like half divided in half. So I put my A5 and I do it by season. That's how I do it. So this is all fall. So my members have seen this because I've done like organizing videos with them. So this is fall, Halloween. So fall and Halloween go together. I can't hold it up. It's heavy as hell. Oh, jeez Louise. Can you see it? Okay. I hope you can. And then it goes into Christmas, summer, candy, happy birthday. Oh, Lisandra, I gotta use that one. All the randoms, winter, new year. Oh, I gotta use that one because it was way past 2025. Back to more Halloween, so I gotta move that fall. So I'm back to fall again. So anyway, so that's how I put my A5. And then I gotta go here for my other one. This is a darker, or like a darker pink, not the light pink. And this is where I have a different size of organizer that has 2 pockets down this way and 1 long way. So this is like a photo pocket. And so I put the A6s like this. So 1, 1, and 1. And it's double, so I double it. And then I put them like that. That's how I organize it. Because your girl's got so many challenges. And I have a whole bag. I have this fat bag that I have to organize. I'm embarrassed. But I get a lot of gifts from you guys. Look at that. I gotta put this all away. And I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, I forgot to grab the stuff that Lisandra got me. Lisandra got me a bunch of stuff when I went to New York. She sent me back with a whole luggage. All right. So I gotta organize it. So I'll probably do a video of organizing my challenges. I have a problem. I still want to save everything. I still don't understand priority and low priority sinking funds. I want to do 1 month ahead, but I want to save. So just save. Terry, Donna, thank you, Nori. I have to use most of my savings, and I'm glad I had it. No stress to borrow it or go into that. That felt good, and I won't stop. Don't stop, Donna. Keep it going. Constance, thank you for being here. Hi. I'm glad that you caught another live. Lisandra says she's getting better. You're welcome, Angela. I'm glad I was able to answer you. Budget with PJ says I love organizing scratch offs. Yeah, she's got a whole system. That's where I got the idea from. So she has a photo album, like like from the dollar store or from Walmart or something. I can't remember what she said. And then she puts them in there, and like it's really nice because she flips it just like I do. But obviously, it's really hard to flip it like up because it's heavy. But if you're on your desk and you flip it, and you can pick the challenges, so it's awesome. Kristine, hey Kristine, how are you? Patty says I put $5 per week in the current month ahead and fund I'm working on, and $2 once a month in each fund just to add something. That's a great way to start. Michelle, great idea. I need to do that. Lily May says broken bougie. Broken bougie over here. I'm not broke anymore, but I used to be. I could be if I make a bad mistake, so I gotta be careful. Do you have the inserts linked on Amazon? I don't, but I can get them linked, Angela, and have them in my like Amazon storefront or whatever, because it's so much easier to just add stuff there and put that link up instead of putting every single link by itself. And I think I've never even made money on that. I'm not even worried about that. It's just easier for me to keep it organized in that storefront. Budget with ANA, what a great way to organize. I appreciate that. So I'll get that done for you. Oh, it's from Amazon. So Budget with PJ's photo book is from Amazon. Okay, so there's that. Let me go to the next question. Let me stay on task here. Last question. This is from Lily May. How can I effectively budget to fund multiple savings binders each week when I'm paid twice a month, the 15th and the 30th? So what I do is that I go to the bank Hey, I hit that ding 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 over here. Oops. Hey, no, we didn't complete anything. It just I happened to see it, so I wanted a ding 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 for no reason, just because we're together. All right. So I got this little pouch. It's like I got it from an order. I ordered it from. I think I ordered it from Oh Mama Budgets. And I take, so here is like, just to show you, here's some money, just random, like 1s and 5s and a couple 20s. And this is the money I took out of the bank to save, right? So what I do is every paycheck, because I get paid bi-weekly like you do, I get paid twice a month. So on the 15th, you would decide, okay, how much money am I saving in my challenges? So if you can do $50, if you can do 100, if you can do 300, if you can do 5, I don't know what your budget is. You take that money out of the bank and then you break it down like that amount. So if it's $100, you do like $20, $10, $15, whatever it is. Just write down what the challenges are and like how you want to break it down by the 2 weeks. So then you pull the money out little by little from your little envelope and then you save it. That's what I do. So the money that you guys see that I have that I pull out and like make change with is money that I pulled out from my paycheck. So I can then save every week because I don't get paid weekly. So I do a 2-week little, wallet. And then I take $20 for Mini Monday. I take $50 for whatever. I take $100 for Monday. So I do my $20 for Tiny Thursday. So that's where I get the money from, and I divide it up. And I usually would like to have what my videos need, but I also fund it with my Etsy and my YouTube monetization. So that's how I'm able to get a little more money. But when I started, and from the majority of last year, it was completely and totally the money that I took out of the bank for my 2 weeks. So I put the money here, then I take it out every time I'm going to save for those challenges. So I break, and then sometimes I give less to a challenge because that's all I got. So that's how I break it down. So then every week I have a little bit of money. I don't just take it from my paycheck and put it in my sinking fund. I take it from my paycheck, I put it in that envelope, and then from there I pull out money as I use it to save. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, being paid twice a month kind of sucks. I miss being every other week. Hey, Mia. Mia says I get paid once a month. I do the same thing for the weeks. Yeah. I've seen British budgeters. They get paid, I feel like, once a month, it feels like. So they have like week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, and they take the total and then they divide it into those weeks. So $100, $100, $100, $100, if that's all they can save or whatever it is. And then that week they pull that out and they save that money. A lot of British budgeters and cash stuffers do that. I've seen them do that. I don't think everybody in England gets paid every month, like once a month, but a lot of them do because they break it all up into a month. But PJ says Sin at Books has a binder with her challenges labeled and stuffs the cash for Monday minis, Tiny Tuesdays, and so on. Yes. Karen C Budget says I also get paid twice monthly and I incorporate my savings challenges into my budget. Yes. Yep. So I just get the money out of my envelope and I'm like, okay, here's my $20, here's my $10, here's my, $50. Or then what I do is at the end of the week, if I don't spend my spending money, I add that to that envelope. So what I like to do is that. So if I had $100 for spending money and I don't spend it, I take that money and I put it towards my savings again, so then I can save it again since I didn't spend it. Or I've been funding other things like my I've been using that to fund this. All the money you'll save. This is from Sav Saves. And so I leave, you see, I have $1 just sitting here because I'm waiting for more money that I get from my wallet so I can do it. And then I was able to fund, the last few months. So I do that with my spending money or I add it to the total money. Sometimes I make it a challenge for myself to try to not spend the spending money and use it towards something good. So then that way I can do that. So those are all the questions that I had on the post. Let me make sure because I had taken a screenshot of one and I don't know if I deleted it. I think I did. Somebody had put a question in one of my comments and I forgot. I didn't keep it. So Beth says, Nori, would you be willing to make a video on how to create a challenge via Canva or however else you do? Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the reasons why I want to do the screen share thing and get the software for it so I can share with you guys how I do Canva. Absolutely. I have no problem sharing that. I think everybody should learn, you know, and Canva has free options. You don't have to have the paid version. Obviously, the paid version gives you more opportunity, but I started with free Canva and eventually moved up to the paid version. And then I do that. So I'll totally do that. So let me actually write that down in my notes here with my budget. So then that way I don't forget. So I'm going to show, I got to make, let me write it down. Hi, Dustin. Jacqueline just sent me a text, so let me show it with you guys. There's Dustin. He's getting his walk. He's so cute. I love me some Dustin. She always knows and sends me pictures of him. All right, so let me write that down. We're going to do a future ideas. We're going to do a Canva video so I can teach you how to make a challenge. No problemo. And then we're going to do an organizing my challenges because I need to organize my challenges. What else? Oh, a good book to read. That was a question you had. So I have Verity. I'm reading it. It's really good by Colleen Hoover. It's really, really good. I finished, if you like vampires, I finished Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. It's a very dark vampire story, but I absolutely love it. And it's really chunky. So maybe you do the audiobook if you're not into reading like that. Let me think. I'm looking at my books that I completed. I have a shelf. The Court of Roses, that Sarah J. Maas thing. If you like smut and you like fairies, that's a great one. So a court of what is it called? A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's the first book by Sarah J. Maas. Sarah J. Maas books in general, I recommend. Robert Galbraith is one of my favorite authors. It's really not a man. He's actually J.K. Rowling, but he has a pen name of Robert Galbraith. I finished the book. If you want something for self-help, it's The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Super great book. Absolutely love it. Just finished it last week or the week before. It was really, really good. And then I have a bunch of books that I'm gonna read. So we talked about reading a book club, and I need to work on that, get that going before I go back to work. So those are some suggestions of books that I recommend right now. All right, Kristine says, do you ever have trouble spending the money you save for a specific reason? I'm having a hard time using the money because it took so long to save it. Girl, when I was going to go on my birthday trip and I had to take money out from my member exclusive video, that's where I really show my sinking funds. I was having a hard time doing that. And honestly, let me show you something. This is my little wallet that I packed to travel. I have my money here. All the money that I saved for my birthday, I can't spend it. I spent some, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to spend it. So I'm probably going to put it back. I'm probably going to put it back on my envelope. So Kristine, it's so hard to get that I don't want to spend it. And I've eaten out and I've gone out and I've traveled to New York and I've done a lot of stuff, but Lisandra didn't let me pay for nothing. So I bought her a drink and it was just water. So Chris, like I'm telling you, I have saved everything I saved is still. So I feel you. I don't want to spend it. I'm gonna do this number, you know, and I'm gonna put it away and I'm gonna save it and it's gonna be in my little. I mean, I spent money on this, but that was a long time ago and I still have it. I'm a little Pochette Matisse, my little baby. I like luxury items. Don't judge me, but I save for it. All right. Let's see. Terry, it's okay if your priorities have changed. Absolutely. Angela, Kristine, I have the same problem. Saving with D. So cute. Oh, thanks. Our beautiful budgets. Do you do all cash stuffing envelopes? So for groceries and gas, etc. If so, what about a spend with me? I have thought about doing something like that. Yeah, like do you our beautiful budgets. Do you mean like me recording myself going to the store and spending money? Can you elaborate on your question? So I have my this is my real wallet that I use every day. This is the wallet I'm using while I'm on vacation. So this is not my everyday wallet. I don't like to use this often because I don't want to mess it up. And so I have my bills here because I don't want to mess it up and make it dirty. And then I have my card holder for my cards. But my everyday wallet, this is not my everyday wallet. This is only because I'm on vacation and I'm having fun and dressing up. Is this. This is the Filofax wallet that I have, and I have envelopes, and I have my weekly spending, my groceries, Costco, eating out, medical. That's when I gotta get like stuff for like prescriptions, and then the bank. Money that's coming and going from the bank, that's where I put it. So that's what I use every day, every week to use it. So that's how I keep track of that. Have you ever read Cat Misera? No, I haven't. It Starts With Us by Colleen. I read it. It's a great one. I cried. Lily May. What's the YouTube channel for Sin? Sin's channel is Books and Finances, Lily May. Books and Finances together. Celine Rosario says, awesome, love vampires, true crime, mystery, and psychological thrillers. Yeah, so if you like psychological thrillers, Robert Galbraith, Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff, it's dark, murderous, and delicious, and sexy, and creepy. Kristine Feynman, good vampire series. Yes to all of this. I really want to learn to make dashboards as well. Yeah, I can show you guys. I have wrote it down. So I got to get the software so I can show you, like, I got to get the software to be able to share my screen because I don't know how to do that stuff. I'm not very techy in that way, but I'm learning. I'm actually educating myself so I can do that for you guys. I'm gonna do a book list live next Tuesday. Okay, cool. LOL, I hold on to my funds, Karen says. Right, it'd be so hard to spend it once you save it. Celine, great mini. Look forward to it. Our beautiful budgets. Yes. Yes, as in going out and spending my money. I can do that. I was actually thinking about doing that, and somebody that's on this live actually recommended that I do a shop with me video and I could share like the tips and tricks to saving money. So I will be more than happy to do a spend with me and grocery shopping because your girl needs to do that. So it will be more of a vlog version. So if you guys are cool with it, give me a thumbs up or a little heart or something. And I know that you guys want me to do that. Danae did a little, she's doing the book collab with Norelis. Yes, she is. Our beautiful Books and Finances. I usually have a plan if I save money so it's easy to spend, although my birthday money went into my 100 envelope challenge. That's the thing, Danae. Like, I don't want to spend it because I'm like, and I bought myself a Nintendo Switch too, but I saved for that. So I don't feel like I need to spend my birthday money in it. I've been thinking about investing in Filofax right now. I'm using the Blackout wallet by the Aesthetic Dollar. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that wallet is from her, but if it works for you, use it. I bought the Filofax. I think I paid $30, but this was like 2 years ago. When I bought it, and I like it, and I got my envelopes from I got them custom made from Lily Budgets. They have like little gold flecks. But I make envelopes too. I just never announce it. So if you ever want me to make you something, just send me a message and I can help you. You should do it, our beautiful buddies. I think we should all do those to show what we do to save money. So Patty says it's so wonderful that you have the option though. No charging or stressing over the purchases if you choose to spend it. If not, great, more saved. Love the peace that brings 100%. Angela gives me a thumbs up. Okay, sweet. I might do that. Yes, please do it. Lafrida, yes. Erica, okay, awesome. Yeah. I got a lot of thumbs up. So thank you guys. I got the Switch. I got the Switch. I'm so excited I got it. I mean, I only have Mario Kart, but I can use my other Nintendo Switch games. It's totally worth it. It's bigger, it's nicer. You don't need it. It's not something you need to live. You can use your old Switch. But I love Nintendo. I am not a PS5. I play PS5, but I'm not a PS5 girly. Like I can do it, but it's not my favorite. I like the more simpler game. I'm an Animal Crossing girl. Yay! I love cozy and sweet. So it is so fun. I've been playing online the last 2 days and I've been kicking butt and I love it. So yes, the Nintendo Switch 2 was the move. I got it from Costco. Please make some Kuromi envelopes. I can. I have made some for my friend Erica. Erica loves hers, but I made hers with numbers for scratchers. Any advice for starting a channel on budgeting where there are so many out there? The thing is, if you want to share your journey, okay, yes, there are a bunch of budgeting channels out there, but does a budgeting channel look like you? That's the question, right? So I found a lot of channels, but not everybody looked like me or lived the life I lived. So I felt like I needed to do one for me. So my channel, as much as it benefits you guys, and I love you guys, and you guys are my babies and my family, and I love you so much, and I literally want to hug every single one of you. My channel helps me. My channel helps me stay accountable, be accountable for everything that I say I'm gonna do and holding myself to it. Cause I am a yo-yo dieter. You think I'm a yo-yo budget? Heck yeah, I'm a yo-yo budget. So if I do the videos and I have people watching and expecting me to do it, it keeps me accountable. So baby girl, do a channel because it will keep you accountable. I don't care if there's 100,000 of us, 200 million. No one is going to look exactly like you and nobody's going to be you. Nobody looks exactly like me, even though there's more Hispanic and Puerto Rican budgeters. We don't all look the same. We don't all talk the same. We don't all say the same things. We don't all think the same things. So your opinions and your thoughts and your way of budgeting is valid. So do it. Take a risk. Do it little by little. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the people. Do it for yourself. And trust me, it will pay off because it keeps you accountable so much. I'm on board with the Kuromi envelopes. Okay. I will make you guys some Kuromi. Burke's Budget says, I love Nintendo. Yes, that's where I spend money. I love spending money on them. I've been thinking of doing it for months. Constance, do it. And then when you do it, send me an email and let me know. And then I can share it with all these wonderful people that are on here so they can go check you out. I love Animal Crossing. You guys, does that mean we need to play Animal Crossing together? And visit each other's islands and have a party? Okay, we need to work on that. Let me put that Animal Crossing party. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. I like playing the games from the older systems too. I like playing all of it. And that those are the games. Okay, so video games lost me with the shooting games and the guy games, like where you have to have hand-eye coordination. I was in when it was just like that was me because I could do the straight line when I'm shooting and I don't. I have ADHD. I can't barely do this, let alone this. Hug back. Oh, yes, Selena. The same love that she has for Hello Kitty is the same love I have for Kuromi. I will make you guys Kuromi. I promise. I promise. Air hug, Danae. Mi camino de ahorro, amamos Kuromi también. Okay, Kuromi, Kuromi, Kuromi. I got you. Oh, Patty. Okay. We love you too. I love you guys. If you make a channel, I'll watch. You see, people will watch you. I restart my Animal Crossing. Yes, Animal Crossing party. I'm in. We all love you back. Oh, you guys are the best. Kuromi is a baddie, and that triggers me because I love Hello Kitty because Hello Kitty is a sweet baby, and I love being a sweet baby. But Kuromi is a baddie, and that scares me. But also, we need baddies because not all of us can be sweet. We have to have the baddies that fight for us. But I do fight. They just, I just try to be nice. Christy Master says, "Hey, I'm here. Just now figured out how to chat." Hi, Christy. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you figured it out. Angela, I feel YouTube stupid. I don't even know how to upload a video. It's very simple. I can show you. I can make a video of that. I can screen grab that one. Yes, all the Marios and Tetris, and the only shooting game I like is Duck Hunt. And I had the fake gun thing too. And I found it in a yard sale because we never got a Nintendo new. My dad got me a Nintendo that was from a yard sale, or we used to call it tag sale. And he paid like a $5 for my Nintendo. And I used the shit out of that thing. Super Mario Brothers Forever. Oh God, I love those games. And I really mean it. I really do. Duck Hunt. Need to learn how to edit videos though. I don't know how to, I don't edit. You know what I do? I go record and I post. That's all I do. So don't you worry. You don't gotta edit nothing. Just be yourself and then post it. I don't edit. There's a lot of people that I don't know why they edit. Just be yourself. Post it. I record, and if I throw a die, which I do all the time, and you guys laugh at me. If I fight with the die, if I scream, if I cuss, I've said bad words by mistake. I don't try to. I try to be clean because I know some people watch me with their kids, so I do my very best to be clean and PG. And then if I'm saying spicy, then you guys know what that is, and you can go find out like what I mean. But no, don't worry about editing. YOLO. Duck Hunt. Everybody's in here with the Duck Hunt. I wish I still had my Nintendo. It was like a family one, so you know, you had to fight with your sibling for it. Just be yourself. Exactly. Berg's Budget says, I love Duck Hunt. I have all the Nintendo game systems. I want to have them all. That'll be a goal for myself. I love GameCube. That was my jam. I need to find one, and I'll probably buy it on eBay. I don't edit. Nah, I don't edit. I just be like, hi. And I just dating myself, but I miss my Atari. Girl, Lee says, you're not dating yourself. I never played it because I like Mario. Mario kind of changed the world. Super Mario and Donkey Kong. You're so inspiring. Aw. I love the villains because I'm so good. It's nice to live vicariously through them. Listen, I get it. Go, you like Kuromi. You be a baddie. I'm definitely like Hello Kitty, like when I'm happy, but I'm not hee baby. I love unedited videos. It's better to be yourself. And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. How many times I messed up my card game? I've messed up counting. I've messed up everything. And people will be like, hey, you messed up. You put too much money or you didn't put enough. And I'll go back and fix it because I got y'all. And you guys keep me in check. Let me tell you. GameCube was not my favorite. N64 was my favorite because I like to play the shooting games like 007. I don't like shooting games, but I do like the Nintendo one, so I'll be fine with those. Those are like my jam. Those were the best. I be yelling at Dustin and burping, so I gotta edit. One time, Jacqueline forgot to edit her burp out, and she burped so loud. I was like, who was that? So I sent her a text message. I was like, look at you burping in your video. She's like, oh my God, I didn't edit it out. I laughed so hard. Terry says, I brought out my Atari from when I was a kid, when my kids were teens, and they had everyone over playing it. It's fun. OMG, when I'm on camera, I forget how to count money. I forget to count money. I forget my name. I've had a lot of game consoles, but one that I loved was the Sega Dreamscape. They stopped making them because it wasn't very popular. Yeah, it was out for a little bit, and then they just discontinued it. I still have the games you have to blow into cartridge. Yeah, no, I know. Like, I wish I had them. My console was a family console, so like myself, my sister, and my brother. So it wasn't mine to take, you know. The Atari was freaking awesome. Did you ever have the Atari Jaguar? I didn't. But Terry probably did. Because Terry's the real G over here. That's my guess. You guys, we've been on here for 2 hours. And I answered all your questions. So does anybody have any other ones? Because I don't want to keep you guys on here for a long time. Because I know that Miss Judy had a live that was starting after mine. And on the back of the cartridge, it says, don't blow into cartridge. And we all did. Or we used like a swab to clean it with alcohol if it was really messed up. Which probably wasn't good. That's so fun. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was awesome. I loved hanging out with you guys. If you guys don't have any other questions. Oh, one more question. How are you liking your birthday trip? My birthday was May 23rd, Gemini season. Hey, Gemini season. The twins are here. It was amazing. I loved New York. It was great. I had so much fun. It was awesome. Everything went well. I had no delays. My flight was great. Everything was great. I had great food. My event for work went amazing. I got to meet so many great people. So it was a great trip. And I have a vlog. If you want to see it, I posted it earlier today. Terry is old. LOL. No, Terry is not old. Terry is the original gangster. That's what she is. Thank you guys. I love you. Oh, Jeanette's journey is gonna have a live at 9:30. So you can stop by over there. It's Disney night, so check her out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, have fun, Angela, in New York on the 17th. Glad I got to catch it live. Have a groovy night. Glad you're home safe. I'm glad you guys are great. I had a great birthday. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you to everybody that came out. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I'm going to be saying bye. See you on the next one.